Well, another good morning from Tokyo. In this video, we'll be shooting with this, which is arguably one of Fujifilm's most popular, if not the most popular lens. It's the 35 f1.4, the original 35 f1.4 that is quite a few years old right now. And this lens has a cult following. Many people believe it has a certain look to it that more modern lenses simply don't have. And there's a character to this lens as well. I've never used one, I've never owned one, and for me this is my first time using this lens. That's a lie, I've used it for like a couple of hours, but nothing major, right? So now I've got this for an entire day. Aaron lent it to me, and I just want to see what the fuss is about. Also, this video is sponsored by Squarespace, but more on them later on. I found this little spot which is really cool. Lends itself to something abstract, maybe something like this. Just have to wait for something interesting to walk through. I think the landscape might work. As for camera settings, let's start with autofocus. Now this is the older focusing motor, so it's not as smooth or as reliable as the new ones. So because of that, I'm shooting in AFS, so single autofocus, which means once it's locked, it's not continuously tracking. And I'm using just a large single point. I might use the zone autofocus mode later on when I'm shooting more people in busier areas, like perhaps at night. But for now, this works very well for me. In terms of other settings, I mean, it's really sunny now, so I'm at around about f8. I think f5.6 can also work if I want a bit more depth of field, but f8 is fine. And that's it. The rest of it is an auto. Shutter speed's an auto. It fluctuates around 1/1000, which is plenty. ISO, well, the base ISO will be around 600 at the moment because I'm using the higher dynamic range for the JPEGs. So I'm saving JPEGs to the SD card and RAW files to the CF Express, but that's for another video. Nice reflection there. Here's a top tip for those visiting Japan is bins. There aren't any bins, or public bins at least. However, if you're caught short, look for a vending machine and you'll find a bin next to it. The first thing I immediately notice with this lens is the weight and the size. Well, weight first. It is considerably lighter and a fair bit smaller than the 33 f1.4, which I believe is what replaced this. And it does make a difference, especially if you're holding this in your hand all day. You do feel a difference. Now, is it as light as the 35 f2? No, it's definitely not as small, but it's not bad at all. To be honest, this is a nice view now. Tokyo Tower in the middle. There's a guy on a bike coming. See if I can move out his way so he can go a bit closer. This is a good example where you have a nice view, so to my eyes it looks great. It's obvious what the scene in the photo should be, but on camera it's not as simple because of lighting, because everything's quite flat, everything looks a bit messy and noisy. It's okay though. I really like this barber shop sign and how the light's hitting it. It's pretty cool. So just left the Tokyo Tower area. Didn't really get much over there. That's quite nice there, but there's no one. Never mind. Yeah, didn't get much over there. And now slowly heading towards Shimbashi. Shimbashi is a nightlife area. I've only shot it at night. I did get some good shots there at night. I'll show you now. But now I'm going to go there during the day and see what it's like. I have to go through it anyway to go to Ginza. So it'll be interesting. After Ginza, I'm not quite sure yet, depending on the light. But it'll probably involve walking back into Shinjuku, Shibuya area, which will take another 2 to 3 hours. So, all in all, a very nice day out and about. Now, photo-wise, I don't know, I think I've got like 2, which are okay. I always say if I can walk away with one keeper or one good photo that I'm happy with from an entire day's shoot, that's a good day. So I think so far I'm 85% sure that it's a good day, but we'll see. Let's zoom back in the distance. Let's go and have a look. Not quite sure what that was. It looked quite cool. If you are Japanese or know Japanese culture, please let me know in the comments what that, I guess, display was. Interesting to watch. What I like about this scene is you have the red shop there, which obviously takes most of your attention. You have a nice light lit area right in the middle, and then all the shadow areas blocking it off. Now on here you're seeing a very wide angle, whereas on the 35 it's a lot tighter and you can really focus on that shop and the patch of light. Alright, I think we have some potential here. So even though it's just an abstract shot, that's it. So it's using spot metering. I'm going straight for the highlights, and I want to try and get this bollard in, get that bollard in somehow, and obviously get that space where someone will walk through. It might take a few attempts. Alright, we have a worker in yellow coming. This could be it. So here you have almost like a double exposure where you have people on the escalator down there, and they also have the reflection. And not quite sure how this is going to work. I think for this it's going to be a bit wider. So what I've realised is I can actually use my shadow to effectively make what's inside visible, and then anything that's reflecting and with the glare, you'll see what's on the outside. So if you see there's glare, and so you see like there's the glare, and then there's my shadow you can see in there. Glare and shadow you could see inside. So it's finding a balance between these two and then getting a shot with something happening in each part, if that makes sense. So quick update on the lens. Overall, it's cool. In terms of shooting with it, it doesn't really feel that much different to many other lenses. Of course, the autofocus is a little bit slower. It is noticeable compared to the 33, which is obviously the latest and greatest. However, for this type of photography, very much point and shoot, street photography, travel, it's fine. It's very similar to the 27 f2.8 because you have the actual motors which move in and out visibly. So overall, focusing wise, it's fine. I wouldn't want to use it for anything where autofocus is paramount, but overall it's cool. Still enjoying the size and the weight of it. In terms of image quality, it's hard to say because I've not looked at them yet, so that might be at the end of the video, we'll see. Hello from another day and another location. So yesterday the video didn't quite go to plan because, as I may or may not show, when I did get to Shibuya, I was just like fed up with all these people around me. I was just like, right, I'm done for the day. However, today we're in Nakano. We are with, there's a whole bunch of us, Lou, Faisal, Aaron's behind. We're filming a video for Faisal's channel, which will be related to photography and food, so do keep an eye on that. But anyway, I'm going to carry on with the 35 f1.4 in this area, especially if it's going to get a little bit darker, and see what we can get.
Especially when you do manual focusing.
Oh, the light here is insane. Oh, there's some nice like haze and stuff in here. That's quite cool. That's quite cool. You got some really nice haze, sorry, not haze, smoke coming out of that chimney. You got some people sitting down. There's a waitress over there as well, and there's people coming through. There's a lot of smoke and haze. This is like a really nice frame. I'm shooting this at f2. I want to try and get the image as soft as possible. Look at that. Oh, what is this?
So there's open it.
That looks like I'm casting for.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
Yeah, yeah. This is the most awkward, but it's a great photo. Oh fuck yeah! This is like I've just signed up to a dating service and I've never talked to a girl before. Photo. Yeah. I like girls and going to the movies. That'll be the bio of that dating profile.
I like to travel and take photographs around the world. Still juicy.
I'm gonna try and get a photo of this guy. For this, I'm actually using Face Detect because it's a lot easier. Well, I like this. The red car with the yellow lights and the weathered, rusty background as well. Try different angles. I think with cars, I sometimes find it hard to get the right angle because with some cars they look good at a certain angle, whilst others look. It's like some cars look good higher up, others look good lower down. I think I need to go back anyway. I think this is kind of the best here. So you get the whole window in as well.
Definitely not drawing attention.
No. This is inconspicuous. You might as well be a chameleon. Okay. Come on. It's a nice reflection there. In the end, I've just gone for this type of composition, just focus on the window, and her head is hidden and what she's doing is visible. So it does look quite cool, plus you get a nice reflection. Not the shot that I wanted, but better than nothing. Pizza. The camera's gone away, the bike's gone out. This is the family man, the family bike.
I am street photographer no longer.
I'd like to take a moment and thank Squarespace for sponsoring this video. I've been using Squarespace for over 5 years as my online photography portfolio, where I share my best work from all the trips and shoots. Having an online portfolio is important because it's your little corner of the internet that you can arrange however you like. I would also encourage everyone to start an online blog about their photography. Having a blog is the best way for your website to stay relevant on Google because there's fresh content always being uploaded. Not to mention, it's a great way for your website to become more searchable through SEO. Squarespace offers powerful blogging tools that will allow you to publish blogs from anywhere on any device. Squarespace also offers powerful analytics that help you understand where your readers are coming from and what they're searching for. If you're an aspiring photographer, having your own website is important because it will elevate you from everyone else. For a free trial followed by 10% off your first purchase, please use the link in the description or use code RomanFox when you check out. Thank you for Squarespace for sponsoring, and thank you for watching.
Here, let me just cut